Welcome back. Blood donations are needed to maintain a strong supply for Sioux Falls area hospital patients. That's why the Dakota News Now is hosting All-American Blood Drive to prepare for the holiday weekend. Joining us today to tell us more about it is Ken Versteeg. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
All right, yeah, tell us kind of, why this is so important with the weekend coming up.
So Labor Day weekend is probably our highest usage weekend. It potentially could be the highest usage weekend that we have during the summertime, and that's mainly because a lot of people are on the roadways. Accidents tend to happen during that time with more people traveling. We also find that it's a 3-day weekend, so we're not able to actually collect blood for 3 days in the community. So when we have that shut down for 3 days, we really tend to worry about having an adequate blood supply in order for us to be able to address those emergency needs. When somebody comes through the ED and may have been through a trauma, a car accident, or they may medically need some kind of a emergency situation occurring that requires blood transfusions. This specific blood drive allows us to be able to have that supply on hand so that we can address those needs.
Yeah, and how important is it, for people if they have the time and they can stop in, like how easy is it and quick, and how impactful is that?
Yeah, so really simple. It's only 30 minutes is all it takes to donate a unit of blood. And then when it gets you back to what you're doing, interesting thing is the impact when you donate a unit of blood, a donation, it takes 30 minutes, but the life impact that you have on people, you can save up to 3 lives with just that one donation, which is huge because after it's donated, we process the components into platelets, plasma, and red cells, and not everybody uses every part of the blood. So as we're getting ready for the holiday weekend, we have a lot of cancer patients that are going through the cancer treatment, checking in to see where their balances are in their blood and see if they need maybe some platelets transfused. And this is the type of blood drive event, this specific event allows for us to kind of address those cancer patient needs as well prior to the weekend. So we're able to address their cancer, the cancer patient needs through platelet transfusions. This gives us that freedom, basically.
So if people are kind of wondering, if they've never donated and they're kind of on the fence, like who should donate and kind of, what's the encouragement for them?
Sure. So kind of the general process of donating blood, you have to be 16 years of age or older, weigh 110 pounds or more, and then just be in good general health, not getting over the cold, not getting over a flu. I know that there's kind of been a strain of COVID kind of going through a little bit, so you have to be COVID-free for at least 5 days in order for you to give blood. And then we also ask that you eat before you come to donate and hydrate. So we've had some pretty hot days here. Make sure that you take the time to hydrate, including electrolytes. So, you're like Gatorades and Powerades, things like that, the sports drinks really help replenish your fluid loss. And it's important to do that before and after donating. It's a really fun process, and we ask people to consider donating the very first time. If you're on medications and you're not sure what medications exclude you from donating, most of the time, as a general rule, if an individual is taking a medication to bring their levels within normal range, blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, those are all acceptable to donate. We're more concerned about like a blood thinner or a heart condition, a heart arrhythmia medication or something like that.
Okay, and for such a good impact there too. Talk about when, when this is, how people can get involved, how they can donate.
So this Friday, August 30th, over at the Vera McKinnon Fitness Center, 6 a.m. till 2:30. Easy to log on to cbblifeblood.org and click the events calendar and select the 30th, and it's easy to sign up. It's a simple process, but the impact is so immense if you start thinking about the patients that receive the blood, but then the families and friends surrounding that person as well.
For sure.
We encourage people to come on out. We have plenty of openings right now.
For sure. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
And we'll be back after the break.